Hoi hoi hoi! Hello hello! It is I, Aaron Alexis here. I'm back after disappearing for a day. Yeah. Hello hello! We're back to the Kentucky Route Zero after a short stream and then 2 days off. Wednesday I take off, and yesterday I was not having a good day yesterday. I My meds and stuff, I'm pretty sure, kicked my ass a lot. The new one. I was completely fatigued and had a extreme headache all day yesterday, really. So yeah, I hope everybody has had better days than I have. I hope everybody's having a good all day, morning, evening, whatever is in your time zone right now. And hello, Craft. Oh, lone traveler of the deep cosmos, your path was long and treacherous. So I offer you a cookie baked in the heat of a dying star. Oh, a cookie. Num 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 cookie. You like the cookie. You eat the cookie. Num 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 num. But yeah, we're back. Now we're gonna try and figure out what to do. Did I just lock myself from playing? I accidentally clicked, and now he walked down here. Let's hope it didn't save since last. Because I think I might have soft locked myself there. Okay, good. Because I clicked accidentally in this corner, and apparently that was a spot I could click and make them walk. But it was also made them go to a spot where I couldn't go back up again. And the car was still up here, so I would have been so annoyed if I come back after that and then I immediately become unable to play the game and have to restart the chapter because I accidentally clicked a spot where the characters could not walk to. But yeah. So yeah, that's the reason there was no stream yesterday. I barely got out of bed. I had such a headache and was so completely exhausted the entire day. There was like no energy to find anywhere. So yeah. But today is better. I think maybe the medicine, I'm not gonna keep taking it. I might stop taking it. It has not really helped at all with the things that I was hoping it would help with, and the doctor was saying it might help with. So I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, maybe it's better for me not to take that. Because it has only made me more fatigued and a lot more bouts of headaches, honestly. So we'll see. I didn't take it just to see. So either it's very random that it happened while I was taking it, or it is very much a problem that is coming from it. Okay, what was the... I was getting tired of his voice, but I'm trying to do... I think I had something like that. No. What was the voice I did for this? This. No. Now. I have to ask us. No, that's not... Matter, of course. What kind of experience do you have driving trucks? I drove deliveries when the antique shop up until this last run. I used to drive long hauls. Precious cargo, you'll do just fine, and you can drive safely, can't you? I haven't any doubt now. It's only after what happened with Miguel this evening. What happened? What happened with Miguel this evening? I've been driving all my life, for better or worse. I suppose that's all you must say. I like that. Never say more than you must. It's boastful and ugly. What would be funny if you voiced one in Norwegian and the answers are guessing what we said. If I voice just one character in Norwegian. That would be funny if I did one character that is just all in Norwegian. And the character's like, what? I think he said that. I do pity ill-fated Miguel. We'll do that for a character that might show up and be around for a little bit longer, so that he's not like just one time talked to. He was good company and slow to anger, but if we're speaking confidentially, well, with all that lost product to be repaid, bourbon and glass dashed across the interstate, and a few casks too. We're all just thankful he had no next of kin, because you didn't have to pay the insurance money as well, or something. Is that why you're happy he had no next of kin? Because then you don't have to pay insurance to anyone. Is that what I'm hearing here? So let's see if we can ring up the dispatcher. Oh, this is the last thing we needed to do. Okay. Maybe. Who knows? Hello, Chisaki. Welcome. Oh, I don't get to control now. Okay. Hello. Doodle starts the truck and switches on the CB radio. A deep, monotonous voice drones from the dashboard speaker. 10:20 on that load, come back. Up in Hummingbird Cave, 10:12, City Kitty. I'll say he didn't understand a thing I said. Like for Doolittle? This is a good time dispatch. Oh, nice. The Corsair parts are arriving today. That's cool. Nice. All the parts are coming together. Soon you'll have your super PC. We may have found Miguel's replacement. Thought you might like to get acquainted. 10-9, come again. Should you buy a second 1590 so you can run SLI? Nah, I think you're good with one. I don't think a second one is necessary at this point. Introduce yourself. Hello, pleased to meet you. What? Pleased to meet you. Tell dispatch something impressive about yourself. They're very well regarded here. I guess I could drive a truck like this. I'm not really here for a job. You folks know anything about moldy old computer? I guess I could drive a truck like this. Nah. 99er, wheel holder, gotta pay the water bill. So what version of Linux are you going to install? Arch, Mint, or SteamOS? I'm certain they'll call back before long. Let's take a look around the truck, eh? I mean, the headlights are nice. Headlights work fine. See, do the little fiddles with the controls. What's the version of Linux? Yeah, if I had the patience and energy, I would probably try and get Linux whenever I have to get a new PC. But I might have to just stick with getting fucking Windows 11. And then somebody gave me a list, and I have to find it again, with programs you can safely like get rid of to minimize AI and like Microsoft interference and yada yada. I just gotta find the fucking list again, so I can just delete all of those things to at least not have all of it. But I'm sure that they keep reinstalling it whenever you update the PC. Hello Danla, busy times. Yeah, no, I'm a lot better today. Didn't take. I might stop taking the new med I got. It has not helped. I've almost taken it for 2 weeks now, and it has not helped at all for what we were hoping it would help for. All it has really done is give me a lot more fatigue and a lot more headaches. So yeah, I'm probably stopping taking that, because yesterday was like so bad. So yeah, I might just kick that off my list of meds I take and see if we can't find something else. Doodle fills with the controls. That's important. Most of our product goes out at night. You never know who you'll run into in the daylight, and dusk can be treacherously misleading. We told that indirect light. The magic hour, eh? Magic hour. Sure. Until you get that sensory deprivation tank. I will try, but they're not cheap. I'll have to choose between that and a PC. And I have to find space for it. An angle of the sun at dusk and dawn means the light is mostly in direct reflections from the sky. Everything looks like a movie. It's all a bit softer. Drivers sleep in the day then? Had to get off the highway. Too loud, too murky. Drivers sleep in the day then? Sure, those that sleep. Miguel pulled extra day shifts when he could. Sometimes he'd help me, you know. Sometimes over in bottling. We'll have to see. I have to figure out what to do. I really do want to get new PC, but it's like if I'm gonna buy a new PC, I also want to make sure that it's not gonna be necessary to buy another one for a while, and I want to make sure that this one is like mostly dead, so that I don't need to keep it around, aside from maybe some spare parts that can still be used in some minor stuff that I might tinker with whenever I'm back into a shape where I'm able to do stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be so much, and while I can afford it, it'll set me back like so much in savings that we're talking like probably almost half a year in savings worth for me to buy a new PC that's going to be viable to play the games that I would want to play. Yay! Both your codes got approved, but no email to actually get the codes. Huh. You might want to ask about that before they think they've given it and then you don't get the codes. You said it was about a third of your yearly salary. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's quite a bit. I think... Yeah, it's gonna last. I think the setup you're making would have been like... When I was still working, I think it would have been around a fourth of what I would be earning for an entire year. So around ish there. If I was doing the exact same build and paying the same that you're doing. Since I was working week long, or more weekdays and stuff, and I got paid depending on the hours and a lot of other stuff like that. I think around the fourth. The next year I get the 5090 Super. Yeah, I'll get that. Nobody knows that the wall has moved and the room extended with galvanized square steel, wood panels and screws borrowed from your aunt. Yeah, nobody. I'm sure the state will be very happy about getting a free deprivation tank. I'm sure the state will love it and not at all be annoyed or mad that I have illegally and without their consent completely demolished part of the building they set up last year. Yeah, no, I think they'll be thrilled. I'll be like, but hey, free sensory deprivation tank for you guys. See? Yeah? See? Come on, guys. You gotta look at the positives here. You can't just be looking at the negatives. So what if there's now a giant hole in the wall and the structure of the building is, non-existent? You got a free sensory deprivation tank. Come on, guys. No, we don't need to talk about damages and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. 6090. I think I'm good. If their price is going to just go up more and more, then I think I'm good. Headlights look pretty okay. We had to get off the highway too murky. Oh, look pretty okay. That they do. Moving on. Tires. Let's look at the tires a little bit. Oh, sure, I know you'll want to look. Kick the tires. That's a thing we do, isn't it? As though our knees could exert the kind of force these tires see out there on the road. We're more likely to hurt ourselves. Isn't it the way? Hey, imagine how much a 9090. Yeah. All we can hope is that the AI bros eventually crash and burn, and then the scalpers somehow get really penalized eventually. Then the prices will go back to normal again. That's all that has to happen, really. You just need the scalpers to really kick the curb and the AI bros to crash and burn. Let's see. Oh yeah, we also need all those what are they called? Those fake money that's online that they say is going to be worth whatever the fuck they want eventually, and going to be not at all just suddenly disappear, and the people who actually earn money on them will run away like bandits. We just need that to happen soon. Phone providers are switching to VoLTE. Inform me that my phone is outdated. Oof. So they're sending you a new phone then, right? Because you're they are switching, so of course they got to give you a new phone, right? It's not like you have to buy a new one. Imagine investing in crypto. Yeah, no. I know people who have, and I guess they have earned money on it. And it does seem like that one doesn't, that Bitcoin one isn't going down at least, but all the other ones, they last for like a day. Then the person who essentially bought first and sold first gets away with it, which is usually the one who introduces the coin, and then everybody else lost money, and the one who introduced it made tons of money, swindling people. The fact that it is legal to do these kinds of things and there's no repercussions is honestly despicable. But hey, cars look fine. Sure, they're big machines, but they can be fragile. Cars look fine. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't the tires that failed our day, dear Miguel. We are quite sure. What kind of man was Miguel? I sat in a dim room full of folding chairs. What kind of man was Miguel? As I always say of him, he was good company. Many of us have found ourselves in his position, arrogantly grasping at personal sovereignty when our lives had become unmanageable. There's no shame in it, only condolence. Now what else can we show you? Let's look at the wipers. Those are very important for those wet days. Sometimes from the battery degradation notifications to phone providers calling found out data, I feel like the universe wants me to get a new phone. Universe is like, fucking get a new phone, dude. Just get a new phone. Yeah, no, I was kinda forced upon a new phone. When I started having these issues and kept having them, I was told get new phone so that I could actually call somebody in an emergency, because my phone sometimes couldn't receive stuff, and it sometimes just didn't want to call. It was still working, it was just sometimes it just didn't go through because of the phone being old. And I was essentially given the ultimatum of get new phone, or I would not be like given certain things and such. Yeah, new phone. Yeah, no, I was happy with it because it was a very easy phone to use, and it had the few things that I needed on it. But I guess since it was like unreliable, it was kind of dangerous in case I needed to call like the emergency lines or something. It's like still fine, a few cracks in protective glass and buttons held in place by phone case, basically like brand new. Yeah, it's like new. So yeah, I pretty much was told get new phone and got new phone. As it has to be sometimes. Control the wipers with his knobby. Doodle fiddles with the controls. They seem to have a decent torque to them. I can't say how they'd fire in an ice storm, but we must never delay a shipment. Better to assume the risk. Ah yes, capitalism! Money is the only thing that matters. To hell with the ones who risk their lives to earn money while they themselves get barely any money. We need that money earned. We need to sell our products. We need that product delivered. No, I don't care, Steve, that you work 15-hour shifts a day, don't have time to sleep, and you drive for at least 20 of the hours of the day. You get back on that fucking road with this box and you deliver it. I don't care. They paid us money and we'll pay you like 1% of that amount of money to deliver it. Now get out of here. I'm busy smoking my money cigar made of only money. You folks watch the weather closely? Always clear skies down here. So I hear, but most of our product is delivered by surface roads, which feel rain quite often, particularly in the spring months. So I hear. I'm sure the wipers are fine. They ditch class for the day to drive in the rain. I'm sure the wipers are fine. The only thing I'm afraid of is that old iPad with a blow the berry lying on the corridor floor for 2 weeks now. It's fine. It can stay there for another year or so. I'm sure it won't suddenly erupt into flames. Don't worry about it. Those things, they never burn. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure wipers are fine. Of course. What else then? Now let's look at the back, I guess. Looks like it's just about ready to go out. We have some good, strong folks in the shipping here, so you never need to worry about loading if you don't want to. Bit hard on the knees and back at our AJ. Of course you'll have to unload at the destination, but that's the job, and some drivers like the extra shift stacking and loading here. Did Miguel load his own trucks? I shouldn't really do any lifting these days. Did Miguel load his own trucks? He did. It was a jealousy guarded task for him. If I didn't know the man better, hear me now. I say, if I didn't know the man better, I may have suspected he was skimming off the top. Sounds like a lot of work around here. Conway woke up on a baled hay. It's in our interest, friend. After all, we must meet our financial obligations. Yes, earn that capitalist money. Keep earning, keep working. Work till you're dead. Never stop working. We need slaves to run the cogs and everything else in our systems. So what if all they do is serve the 1%? They are merely pawns for us to use. We can go check out the radio now. The truck's radio crackles back to life. Driver, come back. There's the dispatch. Now tell them about your experience. Tell them the truck's in good shape. Tell them you'll start in the morning. Okay, please stop my ears. Okay, you don't like the Doolittle voice? Fine, we'll stop with the Doolittle voice. Okay, please stop my ears. Starting to have an unpleasant feeling, good sir. Alright, we will not be doing the Doolittle voice anymore. I'm sure we're done with the Doolittle section soon. I've been driving for a number of years. Truck looks good. Really can't. I've been driving for a number of years. Decades. Dispatch. 10:33. Dispatch. Got 2 black eyes and a flock of crocodiles coming back. 10:04. Back it down and prick your eyelids, driver. Come back, Lem. 10:04. Come back, wheel holder. 10:04. Conway remains silent. 10:04. Got your ears on, good. Listen to this. Silence.
So, I think that went well. Let's head back up to logistics and seal the deal, eh? And I've got one more thing to show you.
Alright, back to the car. We're giving him the old man faint voice instead then. I just thought it was a funny one with how he is like an electric skeleton thing. And all his voice lines were like constantly shaking. But yeah, I can understand. It was also rough on the voice to do it.
Let's head back upstairs, eh? I have one more thing to show you.
Wait, we only came here to looking for some answers about this stupid moldy computer.
Oh, the old man in the cave with the moldy computer. That black mold, it's drawn to whiskey. It feeds on ethanol fumes, you see. So we age the whiskey. Some of it inevitably evaporates into the air. The angel's share. It goes through the vents here and out into the caves. If we can scrape up that mold, we can usually apply some pressure and cold to it. Squeeze and condense the angel's share back into drinkable whiskey.
That way nothing gets lost. Oh, by golly, we're not losing a cent's worth of money. You think we care about God and up there? We don't. He don't deserve nothing. He ain't give us nothing. We made this whiskey ourselves. He ain't getting his share. Unless he comes down here with money, God's not getting anything. The angels, no, they don't get their share. We're making sure that we don't waste a single drop of our hard-made whiskey. This is a capitalist factory. We don't deal with giving out anything. We only push our workers to death, and then when they can't work anymore, we kick them out, give them no benefits, and we get somebody new and gullible to work for us again, and then the 1% who works in this factory are golden. Sorry, what was that?
Every drop counts when you're making a living on the stuff. So he'd go down and scrape it off his equipment, just like any other place it grows. He kept sending his people here to drive us away. Paranoid, truly paranoid. Well, now we have the formula, so we don't need to go collecting mold. Since we stopped going down there, I'm sure the mold's gotten pretty thick. Try cleaning off the timing crystal. That'll get you going. I'm sure of it. So, join me upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, too much shaking. Don't worry. We will no longer be doing any shaky voices. He will have old man ghost voice instead.
If you don't mind.
Oh yeah, we'll give back the hats. Don't worry. You can have the hats back. Luckily, it seems like we wouldn't have had to deal too much more with him. This does seem to be the end of the section, but yeah. The adding machine.
Here it is. A beauty, wouldn't you say? It's an antique, you know.
What is it?
Why, it's an adding machine. This is where we come for our daily ritual, to calculate the day's interest and repayment according to the formula. I usually do so at the beginning of my shift, so I know how many hours I need in order to keep up. Yes, I believe you'll do well here, sir. Happy to have you. Congratulations. You're hired.
Wait, we can't.
It's a customary here to start each day with a shift drink. Let's make it special. Mark the occasion. This is the top shelf stuff. Now, single barrel.
He doesn't.
Down the hatch, Vina Memoria Mors.
I'm not controlling. I'm legit not controlling. I was gonna try and walk away. No, no, Conway, don't do it. No, no, you've been doing so well. You've been doing so well. No, Conway, don't. It's a trap.
Decent enough. Welcome aboard.
He's not working for you. We have to get back to this, He has a delivery to make.
What's this? Not working? Are you turning down this opportunity?
She's right. I have to make this,
I'm disappointed. And I'm afraid that leaves us with no delicate problem. As I indicated, this is the top shelf stuff you're drinking now. It isn't cheap. If it's not your first shift drink, well, there's the matter of this torches. Now, my time and experience are billed at quite a premium. This is not good for you, my friend. You're in quite deep by my back of the envelope estimation as well. We have that in common, I suppose, all of us. Yes, I'm afraid you'll have to work this off somehow. It's just a way of it.
What's happening right now?
You can start tomorrow. Take the time to settle your affairs. Of course, the interest begins to compound immediately. And, well, we'll go over the formula when you get here. I should get back to work. See you tomorrow, then.
Oh, well, that wasn't, bad for us at all. No, that's great. Alright, so he just signed essentially the rest of his life away to work for a company that is more than happy to take advantage of that. So, I guess I start in the morning. I guess. Yeah, I did not click that, by the way. The game forcefully made me click the drink button. Like, I was trying to walk away, but it took control and, like, moved the cursor over there. I guess. I'm confused. It's just the way of these things go, kid. Huh, well, that still gives us a few hours to roam, right? Where's that ferry? Foghorn Sounds. What do you think, Blue? What do you think, Doggy? What do you think of all this? Right, what we do is we burn down the distillery. What? Excuse me? Was that a mammoth or something? Being used as a foghorn? Is that what I just saw? Was that a fucking mammoth? Oh, and the factory. Neat. There we go. I guess I would have ended and started like Act 4 or the in-between act. Here and there along the echo. I would have probably done this and finished off the in-between here and then wait with starting chapter 4 last time. Oh, well, that's one way to use a mammoth, I guess. Alright, here and there along the echo. Okay. Hello? I would like to return a package I got 10 days late. The driver was very drunk on his approach to me. And yes, I did not, this is also not what, this is not what I ordered.
The time allotted for you to dial has been exceeded. Please hang up and dial again. This is a recording.
Fine. Never forget your right to bear arms. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll bring those bears. And then we'll go fight for our right to not be slaves. Hello? Let's see. Phone time, yep. I love this tune. I'm glad they put us on hold immediately. Oh. Oh, hey, Will. Yep. Oh, the Echo River. Oh, I like it here. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Never forget before Jack. Okay. Can we get to call somebody now? Was that it? Oh. Okay, press 1.
If you have an extension to dial, press 9. For more information about our organization, press 3. If you don't remember dialing this number at all, press 5. To hear these options again, press 0.
3.
Bureau of Secret Tourism is
We'll
supported
take.
by a generous population of river creatures whom I fix up and grill as necessary.
Oh, that's neat.
I am environmentally minded, and I believe all creatures are equally deserving of support in their transition to the next world. So I usually try to sing a little elegy like, small water creature, crab or frog. Now you know that sleep is all around us, like a muggy, tranquil bog. Something like that. It's easier to come up with these songs when I'm hungry in a sort of transcendental fasting state, but I've actually just had breakfast.
Ah, okay, yeah.
A debt of gratitude is also owed to the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces, who unselfishly and unknowingly donates this here television
Don't tell them.
informational resource.
Yeah, don't tell them.
You can always find the latest secret
Don't tell them. We are
any of our unmarked
we're wiring their lines.
old place it happens to lay. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, okay.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, okay.
When you get a chance, call us back at extension 1928.
Oh jeez, 1928.
Press 0 now to go back to the main menu.
1928, okay.
Welcome home.
I can't remember this.
Historical sites along the Echo River, press 1. For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2.
What hell in my
For
phone?
help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press
Did I leave my phone in the bathroom again?
If you're holding a snake right now, press 4. To hear these options again, press 0.
Let's hear an unfamiliar sound.
Catalog of subterranean bird song, press 1. For help identifying something that's happening in the dark, press 2. If you are hearing organ music, press 3.
I'm not hearing that.
To return to the main menu, press 5. To hear these options again, press 0.
Oh, why is it regular 0 now?
The wet, rocky contours
You throw hear sound in the dark.
sometimes baffling reverberations that turn
Did somebody write down the numbers in chat?
weird
1928, I think it was.
like that. It can be a challenge
Because I'm gonna forget
to be
them.
clever and recognize even something as simple as water dropping in a metal bucket, especially in the dark.
Yeah.
Here are some examples.
Okay. Some examples.
When you hear a sound you want to know more about, just press 1. At any time, you can press 5 to stop.
Just some Rolling Stones. Okay, that one I'm unsure about.
There was a canoe tipping over
Oh yeah,
from several
constant thing I should know. I should have known that. Should have known that one. It was so obviously canoe tipping over several miles away.
That was someone burning a phone book.
Oh, I shouldn't be doing that.
That was someone tearing up an electric bill.
Utility bill, not record. Okay.
That was a phone ringing underwater.
Oh, okay. Helicopter?
That was a motorboat's propeller failing.
Ah.
That was dirt being thrown on the lid of a coffin.
That must have been a fun one to record.
And that was a canoe tipping over from several miles away.
Well, we're back to that.
That was someone burning a phone book.
Okay.
For a catalog of subterranean bird song, press 1.
Yeah, let's get that.
Now I'll play you several recordings of Echo River bird song. When you hear a song you want to know more about, just press 1. At any time, you can press 5 to stop. The lonesome teal. Ugly, spiteful little thing. That's the American grid viper.
Ah, American Grid Piper.
We're extinct. The rock sparrow.
Ooh, Rock Sparrow.
Don't feed him. He'll come back with friends. You've got a gray-beaked grouse there. Not my favorite bird.
Gray-beak grouse.
That's a mourning hummingbird.
Ah, morning hummingbird.
Because they bury their dead.
Is that a thing? The fuck?
That's just a pigeon. I believe that's a painted avocet. If you catch him, you can make a nice pigment from his feathers.
Oh, that's nice.
The peat-breathed riverbill. Keep an eye on that one. They make their nests out of jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
That's the American grit viper. Huh? I thought they were extinct.
Okay, okay.
Subterranean birdsong, press 1. For help identifying something that's happening in the dark, press 2. If you are hearing organ music, press 3. To return, lucky you. Does it sound like this?
I mean, pretty sure we heard that earlier when we were driving around and we stopped at the church. Damn it, I can't stop it. Okay, that didn't work. Either that or I remembered the wrong numbers. Okay, is this gonna end anytime soon? Hello? Hello? Ah, yes, I get it. It's organ music. Okay, while that music is happening, I might miss something if they say something while I'm gone. No, I can't leave because I was gonna go pick up my fucking phone because I left it in the bathroom. But they're gonna say something while I'm gone. I can bet on it. I don't want to leave. I might miss it. Okay, I'm close to hanging up, just to reset. We'll give it 30 seconds. If it isn't over by then, I'm hanging up and restarting that, and I'll go pick up my phone because I can also see it's almost time for me to take meds anyways. There's an achievement for listening to the entire thing, isn't there? There was an achievement for the standing with the kid and watching the boat, like the paper boat, sail away all the way. Only 2.4% of players apparently had that one. Okay, it's been more than 30 seconds. Let's hang up. Okay, I'll be... Cool. Ready to go? Yeah, let's go. Let's just take a minute. We're gonna take a minute. We're gonna keep calling. I'll be... Oh. I guess the organ music didn't like that I hung up on it. Okay, I'll be right back.
The time allotted for you to dial has been exceeded. Please hang up and dial again. This is a recording.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I found it. Phone has been found. Alright, let's try some other numbers, shall we? 911, please help. I'm being kept against my will in this room. Please help. Okay, 911 can't help us. Alright, let's see. Yay, we're back. Give me my options again.
Hello.
I will.
Into here and there along the Echo.
Yep.
A guide to the Echo River for drifters and pilgrims.
Yeah.
This guide is a public service provided by the Bureau of Secret Tourism.
Yep. Let's get to it. Can you speed up your talking? I have places to be. I have places to drift and pilgrim at.
For a menu of our resources, press 1. If you have an extension to dial, press 9. For more information about our organization, press 3. If you don't remember dialing this number at all, press 5. To hear these options again, press 0. For historical sites along the Echo River, press 1.
Okay, historical site.
For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2. For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake right now, press 4. To hear these options again, press 0.
1.
Well, if you're dialed into this here informational resource, then you're a certain kind of beachcombing, bat-calling sightseer. So let's take a driftwood inventory. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press 1. For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For what little we know of the Iron Pariah, press 4. For food and drink recommendations, press 5. To return to the main menu, press 6. To hear the...
Okay.
Perhaps it's the violent displacement of natural gases. Perhaps the river tilts to face the moon, slowly changing the angle of its surface over time.
Alright.
Some sailors blame corked rocks. Whatever the geological explanation, the islands of the Echo River are mostly transient.
I'm sure this is thrilling to listen and watch as part of a stream.
Schedule. The following islands are presently underwater.
Ah.
The Red Island.
Ah, the poor people of the Red Island. Ah, no, not the Green Island.
Island of 350 and 440 hertz. Island of Eusebia. Baucus Keys. Fish jaw coral. Undocumented.
Yeah, it is medicine time, I know.
Bear Island. The Doubtful Island.
So many islands.
This list is current as of now.
Ah, perfect. Good to know.
Diver's Guide to Underwater Islands, press 1. For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For what little we know of the Iron Pariah, press 4. For food and drink recommendations, press 5.
Okay.
Perhaps it's the violent displacement of natural gases. Perhaps the river tilts to face the moon, slowly changing the angle of its surface over time.
I clicked 1 again.
Blame corked rocks. Whatever the geological explanation, the islands of the Echo River are mostly
Damn it.
transient.
I clicked the wrong one.
And diving on some inscrutable schedule. The following islands are presently underwater.
Okay, yep.
The Red Island, the
Well, I can make sure I wrote down the correct numbers at least, I guess.
350 and 440
Yeah.
hertz.
Yep.
Island of Eusapia.
If anybody is tired of listening to this, tell me and we will go back to the main menu and start chapter 4. But I am curious to see what we can find out.
The Doubtful Island.
And like what we can get us for going through all of this, since it is part of the game.
Diver's Guide to Underwater Islands, press 1. For
Forgotten places.
secret tourism, forgotten places are the vital spark. Take no pictures here, nor souvenirs. Write no travelogues. We will
But what if I want to?
places now in vague and qualified descriptions.
Okay.
For the town with no roads to it, press 1.
Mm-hmm.
For the silo of late reflections, press 2. For the monument to something that we don't remember what it is, press 3.
Man, they have so many things.
There is a town which has its own roads, but which no other roads connect to. They send and receive mail. There is a school, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to tell you about now is the horses.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the horses.
Living wild in this town. I forget how they got there.
Who knows?
They in stalls, they sleep outside.
I mean, wild horses generally do that.
Streets or on the sidewalks, and the people of the town think of them as elegant, wordless neighbors.
Oh, okay.
For a diver's guide to underwater islands, for secret tourism, forgotten places are the vital spark.
Okay, let's see.
Take no pictures here, nor souvenirs. Write no travelogues. We will discuss these places now in vague and qualified descriptions.
Vague and qualified, yeah.
Town with no roads to it, press 1.
Let's hear about the silo of late reflection.
There is a silo so tall and strange that it can take years for an echoing word to bounce from bottom to top.
Okay.
Bottom again. If you wait patiently,
I'm so patient. I'm hoping this entire phone conversation actually gives us something.
there with a dear friend, but I forget what it was about, and we haven't spoken since.
I'm really hoping that this entire conversation does something.
Guide to underwater islands. For secret tourism, forgotten places are the vital spark.
Yep. Come on now.
Pictures here, nor souvenirs. Write
Speed it up, buddy. Speed it up.
We will discuss these places now in vague and qualified descriptions. For the town with no... I suppose it must have been an important event if we felt we needed to commemorate it. The monument looks like it was a lot of work to put together. I wonder if it was a happy occasion, something we were celebrating and didn't want to let go of, or...
Oh yeah, while I'm doing this, is my mic working properly? A lot of people were saying I was having issues when I was talking in like Discord and stuff. So I'm not sure if it's just Discord or if it's the mic itself something is problematic with, because it is an old.
Guide to underwater islands, press. For secret tourism, forgotten places are the
Like when I'm talking normally, of course, not when I'm doing voices.
nor souvenirs. Write no travelogues.
I'm hoping that there's no issues with it, because I don't really want to buy a new microphone.
Descriptions.
But yeah, it is old and it has some damage to it, I guess. And
Silo of late reflection.
wire itself, the power cable, is kind of bent.
Monument to something that we don't remember what it is.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it had that.
For town with no roads to it, press 1. For the town with no roads to it,
Okay, fine, we'll listen to the town again. I thought there was a fourth
no other
place, but apparently it was not.
to. They send and receive mail,
I sound a lot like that Renlex guy. Oh, that's good.
and so on.
That's what I'm trying for.
Tell you about now is the horses.
He stole my name, by the way. I had to be Renlax92 because he already had Renlax. I was very mad at him for it. Yeah, hopefully it is not being like the microphone is actually working and that it is just Discord being Discord. Alright, fine. Restless places. Cluttered place.
There is a place always cluttered by debris floating along the water.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's unremarkable. In fact, the only way to find it is to notice that there happens to be more trash there than anywhere else around.
Hmm.
I wonder why that is.
Who knows?
For a diver's guide, for the cluttered place, press 1. For the flooding
Alright, we're listening to the flooding place.
place that regularly floods. I first saw this place years ago when an acquaintance of mine, an artist, built an installation.
Oh, built an installation. Okay.
The work was very complicated.
Oh, is this the artist that made the things in the first, like, midsection?
I remember it was made from huge piles of recycled newspapers. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to complete it before the flood came.
Oof,
and wiped it
that's
out.
unfortunate.
The next time I passed by this place, it was full of young men and women on bicycles.
Hmm.
They built a track weaving through the soggy ruins of my acquaintance's flooded artwork. The rising water level quickly made it too dangerous to ride in anymore.
Ah.
And many bicycles were crashed and abandoned.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Last time I saw the place, it had been repurposed to store handmade pottery earmarked for sale out of state.
Ah.
By the time I arrived, it was just a pile of ceramic fragments dashed by floodwaters against rusting bicycles.
Wow, really not a good place to try and set up anything, huh?
Lovely that this place has been reclaimed again. Surely this time
Yeah, surely.
things will be
Surely.
for a diver's
How long will this take? I have a lot of nothing to do. I don't know. Hopefully get something out of this.
For restless places, press 3. For what little we know of the for the cluttered
Okay, yep.
place, press 1.
Let's see how many there are this time, not click immediately.
Press 2. For a list of the places where people can't sleep,
Oh, that's where I belong.
3.
Okay, so this is the last one.
People can't sleep in the wet grass.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Villages of New Königsberg.
Okay, yeah, sure, probably not.
Anywhere near Lake Letha because it's too large.
I mean, you can probably find a
Nobody
side
can
of
sleep
it.
with their toes in the river
Huh,
because it's too cold.
I guess.
People can't sleep where I sleep
Because that's where I sleep.
because I'm all knees and elbows.
Mhm.
And anyway, there isn't enough room for both of us.
Makes sense.
I'm not sure if anyone can sleep on the deck of the Mucky Mammoth, but I'm certain they can't sleep on the trash barge
Mhm.
because of the smell.
Yeah, that makes...
If you have any
Probably, yeah.
please call us back with extension 7360. For a diver's guide to underwater islands, press
Okay, thanks, phone. But we did get a number.
For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For what little we know,
Okay.
the Iron Pariah is just what she's called along the Echo River.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, she once had another name, but it's been scratched away
Ah,
out of shame
could be.
or
You
maybe
never know with these things.
too sharply and left her true name on a rock. So,
A rock.
whatever.
Not the rock.
We know she was in the war.
Oh, what war?
Either side would claim her.
The,
We don't know if anyone's aboard. She drifts along the water.
is it the mammoth boat that I just saw like a couple of, like 10
If you hope to
minutes,
find
15 minutes
the
ago?
Iron Pariah, I fear you will be disappointed. She has a beguiling way of vanishing from photographs. her to shore and let her be carried along in silence.
Okay, makes sense.
Pilgrims, I wouldn't dare to interfere. For a diver's guide,
Okay, let's not mess with the Iron Pariah. Seems like a bad idea.
press 2. For restless,
Was 5 the one we click to get out of here?
for what little we know of the Iron Pariah.
Oh no, 5 is for food and drink recommendations. We do want those.
Press 1. For drink, press 2. To return to the main menu,
Okay, what food?
plan your journey along the Echo to be a slow and thoughtful one. You
Yep.
will surely want to eat.
Yeah, usually people need eating.
Even advanced preparation can still fail you.
Yeah, it can.
Maybe the food you packed will fall in the water,
Ah, yeah, I hate when that happens.
or it could be stolen by a bat.
Oh yeah, bats are known for stealing food from people.
Water sustains all travelers. Catch it yourself in the river.
Oh, you mean fish?
Prepared for you at this place out on the lake.
Mhm.
The restaurant is called. Well, it's out on Lake Letha. It has to be out there where the water is deepest. Go early in the morning. You might see the diver bring in his nightly haul.
Oh, that's cool.
Weird creatures from weird depths. Fish, crabs, jellies, things we don't have proper names for at this elevation.
Oh, okay.
Sam and Ida's. That's the name of it.
Sam and Idas.
Sam dives, Ida cooks.
Oh, okay.
Unique
That's a good system.
common conversation, to say nothing of the decor. If you do stop by, tell them I said hello,
Alright, sure.
and that they're always in my thoughts and prayers.
Do they
For a
are,
diver's
are they having problems?
underwater. For food, the water is fine,
Alright, let's listen to drinks.
but more adventurous tourists will surely be looking for stronger stuff.
Yeah, strong stuff. Let's get that whiskey and the bourbon going.
Bourbon flasks,
Yeah.
hard times, rot gut anywhere.
Yeah, they're hard times.
Traveling by boat, you'll want the traditional seafarer's liquor.
Which is
Happens there's a watering hole called the Rum Colony.
the rum colony.
The stuff. You know,
Let's go to the rum colony, guys.
bright colors. I've heard it's excellent, but I never drink the stuff. I take my spirits clear.
Okay.
For a diver's guide,
Okay, are we done? Can I go to the next step?
press 1. For forgotten places, press 2. For restless places, press 3. For what little we know,
See?
Iron Pariah.
For food and water, for food and drink.
Food and drink recommendations, press 5. To return to the main menu, press 6.
Okay.
Welcome home.
Yeah, thank you.
For historical sites along the Echo River,
We've done that.
for a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2.
Pretty sure we did that.
For help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake,
Call Service Center Simulator, yeah.
press 4.
I'm holding a snake.
You're probably
Please help.
in any danger, but why are you holding that snake?
It's my pet.
If you're involved in an exchange of some kind, press 1. If holding the snake is part of your spiritual practice, press 2.
Okay.
If you don't remember why you're holding the snake, press 3. Take another look at your snake.
Okay, I'm looking at my snake.
Not a bad snake.
No, it's pretty nice, pretty big. Yeah, pretty big snake. Yeah,
Good one.
yeah, I got a good snake I got.
There to see it go.
I don't know, I think I might keep it.
The other party bring to this here swap.
Yeah, I'm gonna name it Philip.
Still plan to go through with the trade.
No, I can't trade Philip away.
If you're having second thoughts,
I'm having second thoughts. I can't trade Philip away. Philip the snake.
well, you're probably right.
Yeah, what are they gonna give me that's worth it?
Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work on this here snake situation. What you're going for is a kind of gestural conversation. Don't worry. I'll lead you two through.
Okay, I gave it a name already.
in the eye.
Hey, Philip.
Say her name
Oh, I didn't know you were a female.
for the purpose of demonstration, but
Okay.
you pick a suitable name.
Yeah, no, I'm calling her Philip.
Along with me here.
Okay.
Best of your
I will. Yep. Philip,
Take it easy.
take it easy now.
What if all of this
What if all of this is just a reflection of a reflection?
now hold the silence while she processes that
Okay.
metaphysical curve?
Yeah. Philip is looking at me.
What's Delia up to now?
Just looking at me, really.
Staring right back at you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, she's very much just staring back at me.
Press 2.
No, she's very calm.
Just kind of limp. Press 3.
She's staring right back at me.
Now you got her attention.
Okay. We're getting somewhere, guys.
Shoulder. Slowly tilt your body to the left.
Okay.
Always maintaining her.
Okay, I'm holding.
Adjust your feet as
Yep.
you want to do a full rotation over several seconds. It's normal to feel a bit self-conscious.
Yeah.
Try not to get tangled up in the phone cord.
Yeah, no, okay.
Next time, plan ahead and use a cordless.
Yeah, that probably been smart.
Where are we at? If the snake is breathing heavily, press 1.
No, I don't know.
She's curled around your forearm, press 2. If her tongue is extended,
Okay, she's going around my hand. Okay, she's going around my hand.
okay. I want you to tense your arm muscles.
Okay.
Then relax
Okay.
one by one.
Okay.
Take slow, shallow breaths.
Yep.
Tense, relax,
Okay.
tense, relax. Try to focus all your thoughts on that blood coursing through your arm.
Yep. Don't worry, Philip. This is fine.
There.
Okay, yeah, Philip's not here.
Your
Yeah, me and my blood. Yep.
There you go. Delia should be in a kind of a calm.
Okay, yeah, Philip looks pretty satisfied.
Move on.
Yeah.
So put that snake in some grass or something. Let Delia be free like a snake should.
Okay.
Go ahead and wash your hands if you can.
Okay.
I would. Welcome
I guess I'll have to get rid of Philip.
Stores
Bye, Philip.
along the Echo River
Say goodbye to Philip, everybody.
for a guide to the river's
I can't believe I had owned a snake for 5 minutes.
for help
Well.
identifying an unfamiliar sound.
Be free, Philip.
If you're holding a snake right now, press 4. To use
Goodbye.
options again,
We'll meet again. Okay, so I have to go all the way back, I guess. Reset. So, where to? I could use the talk or something. I feel kind of overwhelmed now, you know. Too many options. I don't care. Wherever. I could use the talk or something. I'm starving. I had all that jerky. Seafood sound okay? Maybe a drink. There's supposed to be a sort of flooding cave somewhere nearby. We can get into that. We can grab some coffee at a gas station on the way. Think to charge admission? I'll spot you. It's probably free. Oh. You're an angel. Cool. Ready to go? Let's just take a minute. Okay. We will try what I have 2 numbers that I can do as an extension. We'll do one of them. I'm not bothering to do more than one of them. So we're doing one of these. I have 7360 and 1928. Which one do we want to do? 7360 or 1928? First or second option? Which one are we doing as the last part of this phone shenanigans we're doing?
to here and there along the Echo, a guide to the Echo River for drifters and pilgrims.
Because I also have the other code that I don't know if it's going to be important for something else if I were to keep going, but yeah. The Hertz, whatever. 350, 440. We're not doing that though. Alright. I'm back. Yeah, I'm calling again.
Of our resources,
Yep.
press 1. If you have an extension to
Okay.
press 9. For more information about our options again, press 0.
Right. I was pressing 2.
Menu of our resources.
Do I have to wait for him to finish?
If you have an extension to dial, press 9.
I'll press 9.
For more information about now is the time to dial an extension.
Okay, we'll do the second one. 7, 3, 6, 0.
All right then. Tell us why you can't sleep. When you're finished, press the 0 button.
Well, you see, Jim, or Will, whatever your name was, I've been struggling with insomnia for years, really, at this point. I never got anything prescribed or anything really for it, and I just let it get worse and worse. And yeah, I probably should have tried handling it earlier, but now it's like real hassle to try and get it curbed. And my doctor is really bad at actually giving me anything for it or helping me in any way about it. So, it just gets worse and worse, and I'm just constantly fatigued, can't do much. Yeah, no. So yeah, I don't really know why I can't sleep is the problem. Like, if it's a mental thing, a physical thing, like, who knows these days, Okay. There we go.
Welcome home. For historical sites along the Echo River, press 1.
Okay.
For a guide to the river's flora and fauna, press 2.
Glad that brought us here
For
somehow.
help identifying an unfamiliar sound, press 3. If you're holding a snake right now, press 4.
Okay, so that was...
To hear these options, for historical sites,
Alright, that's it. Oh. Go. Phone? There. Cool. Ready to go? Yeah, let's go. Alright, that was a fun, 30 minutes of doing nothing. Let's go to chapter 4. We have, 40 minutes. I'll keep the numbers, I guess. There's the mammoth! Yay! Mammoth Rand! Animatronic mammoth. Oh, it's not a real one? Aww. Now I'm sad. That is very cool, though, to have a metal, an animatronic mammoth as the foghorn.
Moo 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 bear moo bear.
Hello, Wolfie. We got a cow joining and a sheep at the end. Welcome. You missed the thrilling section of call service emulator. I'm sorry you missed out on that, Wolfie. Neat mammoth, though. Yeah, it's a real neat mammoth. 5-4. Kontekstuell tilbakefall. Generelt antrekk på det gestuelle antrekk. They are doing a lot of words that I don't know the direct translation for, so this is going to be broken Norwegian trying to translate these words. I'm sorry. Påsettingsapparat 5A1 kan resultere i no, not uventet. Ting hun ikke vil ha, spille mellom tennene i kontekstuelle og statusmaskin. Hjulene. Som forårsaker stopping, falling, resetting og hopping over. This is... I will... I guess it could be slipping. Anybody understand this, man? Manuel, you going back to speaking that nonsense language of yours again there, Manuel? Hvis etterlatt Okay, I'm just gonna wait and see the entire thing. Hvis latt uten problem uten å ha blitt noen resultat. Hjul kan sakte, men sikkert kaste lemmene ut av funksjon, blande bevegelsene, og de kan That is a word I don't actually know how to translate. Og forhemme bevegelsene. Se også seksjon 1.8. Generelle problemer, og 5.3 bevegelseskontekstuelle. You mean troubleshooting there, Manuel? Okay. Do you mean gesture contact there, Manuel? Okay. What else is in this here? Goddamn, why I buy a book that speaks Norwegian? Ah, man. I really should have just bought an English-speaking book, shouldn't I? I'm guessing did you say troubleshooting, maybe? 1.8. Generelle problemer. Teknikere av OK talent og erfaring kan hoppe over denne seksjonen. Generelle problemteknikker inkluderer å la det være alene, og dermed returnere senere for å finne ut om problemet blir mer åpenbart. Tappe forsiktig på det metallet som vises med en skrutrekker, og høre for endringer i resonanser, eller bruke hammer, eller slå på det med noe plastikk. Yeah, no, Kraft wanted me to do a character that speaks Norwegian. So we're doing the book. So the manual is now speaking Norwegian to Will, who is trying to figure out what the fuck to do when the book, for some reason, speaks Norwegian. That is the reasoning for why the book is speaking in me translating as best I can over from English to Norwegian. Yeah, that'll do, book. Throws the manual into the river. I think that's what we're gonna do. Must be missing a page or something. Maybe I ought to read it back to front. Nope. That'll do, book. Whoop. Throws the manual into the river. My savior, our friend here, is in a bad way. Any insight? I tried to stay clear of high voltage these days. Time to put that mammoth out to pasture, Will. Alright, we did the Norwegian bit. I'm glad we got it for something that we could just get rid of immediately. I try to stay clear of high voltage these days. I don't at all blame you, especially down here on the water. I mean, sure, it's dangerous, but this is where she lives. And what brings you down to the Echo tonight? Just tagging along. I always end up here eventually. A river is like that. It always has been. We picked you up at the bureau tonight. Never seen you that far upriver before. I hope that doesn't mean you've been traveling on the Zero. Yeah, have you been there? The Zero? The Bureau has some great acoustics. And yeah, I'm guessing since I don't really speak Norwegian on my streams much. I think I removed the one where I speak Norwegian and replaced it with the one where I speak Munchlax instead. As like a reward thing. Because I found it more funny to just... Some people will expect it to be Norwegian, and then I just start saying Munchlax constantly instead. Oh no, not me! This old river rat steers clear of weird highways. I've been traveling this river for more than half my life, more or less alone. I think I've seen it change quite a bit in all those years. But I can't say for sure. The water has a peculiar way of making a person forgetful. Some nights I can remember a place that's full of stranger people. And some nights I meet an old friend on an unfamiliar shore. I wonder which kind of night this is. I hope I can fix my mammoth. Act 4, Scene 1. The Mucky Mammoth. Will or Kate? Or as they say in Mexico, el mucho laxo. Yes, a lot of salmon. Will or Kate? Let's see Kate. But yeah, I hope that the Norwegian spiel was all you wanted, Kraft. If you missed it, I'm sorry. I'm sure you have no idea. Just like the Will was trying to understand the book and all its nonsense, I'm sure nobody really understood what was said there. That's why Will threw the book over into the river. How's that cold river spray treating you? I thought I saw you squinting. It's a hard water, hard on the eyes. It still irritates mine a little, and I'm piloting a tugboat through it 6 nights a week. Don't be too shy to close them in public. Your eyes, I mean. People would just assume you're thoughtful. You need tea? So, Babelette cap, definitely. Boiled lichen. Maybe wolf tooth? Just kidding. Caterpillar fungus, licorice, ginger, and dried spring agricus. What are all those for? How far are we from... Oh no, this is Shannon. What are all those for? How far are we from Dogwood Drive? You appreciated me talking Norwegian. I know. Don't get used to it. It doesn't happen often, as I said. It just Kraft wanted Norwegian, and we gave some Norwegian. The echo is dicey tonight. Bad luck for you. Expect waves and diversions. Dogwood Drive is by the silo mail stop. We may need to spend some time on the indirect route before we hit your stop, okay? And there's other business. Mail to drop off, garbage to pick up, and a few favors to execute. All dotted on the riverbanks from here to there. I hope you enjoy the trip on our little mammoth. Next week, oh jeez, I gotta study up. Cantonese. I'll learn one word. Because you have to remember, next stream is tomorrow. I also have to work on TTRPG stuff. I'm mostly done with all the prep for it, but I still have to do that. And then now I have to learn Cantonese. God damn it. Oh, jeez. I'm going to have a rough day today, huh? Hope you enjoy the trip on Little Mammoth. Take advantage of all the amenities. Fresh air, cozy bunks, hot tea, the video room. There are some pretty interesting tapes down there. Actually, unusual, I mean. Weird. Watch out that VCR doesn't take your hand off though. It's untrustworthy. What's wrong with the VCR? I could take a look. What kind of weird tips? It's either Cantonese or Estonian. Jeez, Oof, you're demanding a lot here, Craft. I don't know which one would be easier. I feel like coming from somebody who uses a certain type of alphabet, that both of them aren't going to be too easy. Because does Estonian use the regular alphabet? Or not regular, but like a grain of salt. I mean the same one as English. I don't remember if Estonian has its own like a different type of letters or not. Next time, Ren talks Swedish. I mean, I could probably speak Swedish pretty decent. In a sense. Like, I wouldn't be perfect Swedish, but I can probably do, like, some Swedish. Easier than Cantonese or Estonian. Latin alphabet with... Okay, so it is just Latin alphabet, but with some other letters, like we in Norway have for A, Ö, O. Gotcha. Okay, so it's not the hardest. Probably that one then. Probably easier than me learning an entire alphabet. I guess tomorrow I'll be speaking Estonian and Swedish. I'm sure that'll work out fine. I'll interchange between them. We'll do every other word is Estonian and every other word, and then every other word is Swedish. Nobody will understand anything I'm saying. Not even myself, because I will be translating directly from Google Translate or something. What's wrong with the VCR? I can take a look. Oh, please do. I don't know anything about electronics. Maybe try for your different tapes. You'll get the picture. Hey, do me a favor. Go ask Will how the repairs are going. And if he needs anything. We're coming up on the next stop here. Just refueling and picking up a few things. I could grab a bolt or some wire or something. Whatever he needs. Also, ask him why he bought that stupid book in Norwegian that he can't even read. Like, what was up with that? He clearly did that to sabotage us so we couldn't use the mammoth anymore. I'm so mad at him because he clearly doesn't speak or read Norwegian. Well, ice on the road. Haha. Alright. Speech to text, text to translator, text to speech. Yep. Just all of them. It's a very cool mammoth, though. Pretty cool animatronic. Hi, Will. Oh, little, singing quietly. For beyond mold and whiskey fed and... Shannon. Oh! Oh! Wet gears! Wet gears? Did you build this thing? Ah! No! This thing's probably older than I am. Got some gray in her pelt there. Calcium deposits, I guess. To be honest with you, I'm not really qualified for this work. Kate's a friend, you know how it is. Basically, some try with extra steps. I don't know who that is, but sure. You know how it is, don't you? Kate was asking if you needed anything when we stop. How do you two know each other? What's your story, Will? Is that somebody who uses like text to speech or something for the streams a lot? Kate was asking if you needed anything when we stop. Hell, I don't know. Scratch ticket. I think she meant like parts or... Sure, okay. How do you two know each other? I think she meant like parts or... Ah, I wouldn't know if I did. Haha. Oh, okay, VTuber. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I... Very bad with VTuber names and stuff. I know very few. I don't pay much attention. How do you and Kate know each other? But I'm guessing there's somebody. I'm guessing there's somebody who uses text to speech or something a lot then in their streams. Is it, do they not know English or something, or is it just a gimmick for them? I don't know. I know, Ryan could teach you all how to speak in Norwegian. Yeah, we're gonna have a Norwegian class tomorrow as well. So better bring the textbooks, you're gonna be learning Norwegian. I will be telling you all how to say cat in Norwegian. So it's exactly the same way, but it's with a K instead of a C, and there's 2 T's instead of 1 T. So you get cut. There you go. Now you've learned how to say cut. And that is how you say cat in Norwegian. You just replace the C with a K, and then you add an extra T to the ending. It has to be a second T. It can't replace the first T. You have to add a second T. Very, very important to not replace the first T with another T and then add a T after that. You have to add a second T, not replace. Very important. Make sure you don't replace your T's. How do you and Kate know each other? So, ever walk through rolling farmland? Just drove, I guess. Sure, along the highway. Nobody uses nynorsk. It's a waste of time to learn. For some reason, they still have it in a lot of schools. It is a complete waste of time. You use bokmål, the first option there. The second one, nobody wants to learn it. It is complete waste of time. Så nynorsken is that. Well, I wouldn't go to Norway then. Nobody likes people who speaks nynorsk here. I would suggest not going to where I live. Find it very annoying when people insist on speaking nynorsk. Just drove, I guess. Nobody does it, unless it's their land to farm. I mean, they'll walk from barn to tractor, or tractor to truck, you know. Well, I sure did. I slipped under over fences, and I walked barefoot with the seeds when they were just planted, and tilled the earth with my toes. Hey, I should tell you where I've left my shoes. Did you know I'm a classically trained organist? It's true. Look at these long fingers and pedal gripping toes. If you're gonna say that, my dog, you're gonna say det är en fin hund. Det är en fin hund. A minor in French literature earned me a position teaching art road to Zola at the University. Well, some shitty governor cut state funding for our department, and I was demoted to mopping floors, running wiring through walls, or in dangerous places. That is a nice dog. I even operated the soundboard at the student theater. I left my shoes there at the university. It was a protest. Walk without shoes for something important or tragic. I ended up by the shore, and soon I was drifting along the echo. It ran for a while above ground, and it doesn't anymore. But I prefer subterranean waters anyway. Kate brings me along, and I record what I see and hear. Try to help with maintenance. I drop off the mail and pick up the trash. On occasion, I take the helm. Anyway, that's all I try to remember anymore. I listen to the river stories and my own stories. Get fainter and fainter. Well, I'll just keep drawing gears, I guess. This road runs up to Shannon. Whoa, slow down! It's slippery up on deck. Do you have the batteries? Yeah, of course. What for? Johnny said I could use his tape recorder, but it needs a battery. Oh, fun. Well... Shannon searches her pockets. Here's, $4 4 different kinds. Surely one of these should fit. Thank you. Alright, let's go take a look at those videotapes, shall we? Oh. Apparently... oh, okay. We're now playing as Ezra. Hi, Ezra. Oh, musicians. Really? You were entranced? You don't remember this? It's okay. We've all seen a lot of concerts. Sarah knew opened. His tape machine was broken or something. It got really cosmic. Right, at the flower shop. I remember that show. I just... sorry, Clara. Well, you have a second chance to hear it tonight. To Ezra. That was fast. Got the batteries. Let's see. Perfect. This one will do. So you hit this button here to record. Hold it right here so you don't cover the microphone with your hand. I bet you find a lot of good sounds just around the tugboat. There's plenty of tape in there, so don't be stingy with it. Just record anything that catches your ear. It really changes the way you listen. For the better, I mean. How long is the trip? To Clara. Are you playing a concert tonight? I could record that. Yeah, Clara here came all the way from Lithuania just to do the Echo River gig. Wow, all the way from Lithuania. Jeez. Haha, it's a tour. Tomorrow I'll be in Nashville and then Atlanta and then over to the coast. Brutal. Well, we're lucky she's making a stop. Johnny and I saw her play once and I remember loving it. And Johnny was moved. Speaking of Sarah now, it's his night at the rum colony. Kate said she usually stops up there. Well, that's ideal. I'm supposed to meet her later there to look at the same engine parts. About 3 hours ago. 3 hours ago, huh? 3 hours goes fast at the rum colony, ma'am. I bet she's still there. I hope we don't stop there too long. My concert is soon. I don't want to keep them waiting. Nah, it's river time. Nobody expects you to be punctual. Hey, why don't you give that tape recorder a try? See if that cat over there has anything he wants to say. I often use found sounds in my music. If you find some interesting sounds tonight, you can help me out. Alright, let's record a cat. Meow. Meow. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow. Literally, LT mentioned time to put the flag on the wall. Meow meow meow. Meow me meowity meow meow. Conway walking around, having some coffee. Okay, now we're playing as Conway, I guess. Hey there, Blue. How you doing up there, friend? You know, it's the strangest thing. I can't remember why I came up here. Fresh air? Neither can I. Maybe you should slow down? Neither can I. Damn noisy river. It's just that thing about... what was it? When you walk through a door, you go into the kitchen for something, and as soon as you pass from one room into another, you forget what you wanted. You have to walk back out just to remember. Like you left a part of your brain behind. Oh, I have this all the time. And I wonder if I could follow that breadcrumb trail all the way back to the room I was born in. Conway cranes his neck over the railing. You were driving for hours. Got any sleep? Just resting my eyes for a minute. I had a weird dream. You found beer. I had a weird dream. Yeah, that's when you get the strangest dreams. When you're not off, right? Just kind of dip your toes into sleep and some weird image floats by and takes a nibble. Yeah, I have had... I don't know if it's the medicine that's caused this that I've been taking, but whenever I close my eyes to try and rest them, I keep having images of like... What's it called? The thing where you get like... when you see holes in stuff and there's just like trichtophobia or something, like there's just like I just see surfaces with like tons of holes in them that and just feel uncomfortable, and then some sort of weird pus start coming out of them. I've been seeing that like every time I try to close my eyes lately. I should probably talk to my therapist about if that has some sort of meaning. Takes a nibble. Shannon leaves over the railing and looks at the river below. There's all kinds of trash down there. Here. It does look cold, doesn't it? Did you see Estra go in? There's all kind of trash down here. Does it look underwater? No, it's just like I see random things that have holes in them, and there's like just pus coming out. That's every time I try to close my eyes for more like a couple of seconds, and I try to like just rest. I don't know. I probably should ask my therapist about it. Also, why is Conway now also more skeleton? Why is his hand now a skeleton? I didn't notice at first, but he has a skeleton arm now as well. Did we amputate his right arm at some point? Should I be worried, Conway? Are you dying? Is it a sign that you're dying or something, or that you're selling your soul to become a corporate worker that will just keep going until there's nothing left but their skeleton? Could have fallen off the hole back there. Could have fallen back off the hole back there. I think that kid was playing on the trash barge earlier. Should I be worried? He seems to keep himself entertained. It's good for him. It's important to know how to be alone. Ain't that true? What's up, huh? You look like there's something you want to ask. Fine, you can ask it. One question. I thought you didn't drink. Do you really have to go work at hard times? Didn't seem so bad. That it's a way to live. I mean, rent a bed, eat at the cafeteria. Not like I have a choice. I think you do have a choice. I guess you owe them. I think you do have a choice. I've got to repay my debt. Well, I should be grateful for the opportunity. We want to die with any dignity. We got to settle up. That's why it's such a damn shame when people go sudden. Go sudden. I mean, they basically forced your hand and tricked you into doing it. I didn't get to choose to do that. The game chose it. Water sound and delicate synthesizer music. So in a sense, you don't owe them a damn thing. Sure, talk to everyone this river does. Problem is that we listen twice as much as that. We're only telling you half of the stories we hear. Is this Will? Oh well. Kate told me that I ought to have been a photographer. She said, you have an uncanny way of having been in the place at the time the thing happened there. That's the hardest part of taking photographs, anyway. Nice of her to say, but it isn't true. Though I know just about every story on this river. Most of them I picked up second, third, fourth hand, and so on. Listening, see? Now, I know what you're gonna ask, so I'm gonna answer it. Yes, I'm sure they're all true. I personally believe a story gets more true as it tosses around from the brain to brain, and the whole community brings their insight to bear on the brittle facts of experience. There are a few Echo River stories I have witnessed directly. I saw that big owl migrating past through. You might have heard about that. I was there when the old train station flooded. I saw the ghost of Stephen Bishop brew up a batch of white lightning on a raft. Or, anyway, I talked to a few sailors who had recently crossed paths with him and I suspect sampled his wares. One night, when I was working on the Mucky Mammoth, I picked up a gaggle of passengers headed down to a mail drop by the Isle of Late Reflections. I knew a couple of them in passing, a pair of traveling musicians whom I often encountered on the river. The others were strangers to me at the time. A young woman, a small boy, and an old man whose name I didn't catch. Oh, and a smelly old dog. Hey, don't you call our little doggo smelly? She's just an old dog. Poor Blue. Don't listen to them, Blue. You're not smelly. We bathe you every day. We docked at a gas station so the Mammoth could refuel. Esther strayed on the tugboat and looked around the map room. Esther followed Junebug and Johnny into the gas station. He followed. Alright, and I think with that, we're gonna call it there for the day when we enter scene 2. I'm sorry so much of it was the phone thing, but hey, at least we have had some progress and we entered a new chapter. And we found out that we're never doing the stuttering voice again, because it was apparently extremely annoying and hard to listen to. So, we cut it close. I usually find this place upriver. Everybody's on the lake tonight. The gas station moves around, running on fumes. Let's just get through with this conversation and then we'll call it. Sure, it's not anchored on anything. Could be anywhere up and down the Echo. You just kind of run into it when you need it. Or hopefully a little before you need it. I usually stop here once a night. Though, to be honest, I'm not sure it's even the same one. Doesn't have a name or anything, and I never really pay attention to who's behind the counter. Anyway, it's nice to see you two. Most of my regular passengers must have gotten held up elsewhere in their journey tonight. It's that storm, I think. Watching Astro sprint past. Look at him go. That kid has a lot of energy. It's got to be past his bedtime or something, right? He's nocturnal. I don't think he has a bedtime. He's a maverick. Sounds familiar. Haha. You don't have any, of your own, I mean. No, I guess not. I just realized you two come through here so often we chat about all kinds of stuff. But I never thought to ask about family. We're all the family we need. Who has the time? Yeah, who has the time? Yeah, sure. You got to prioritize. So, how about that storm upstairs? Did you two get caught in it? I heard it kind of roamed around. Uncertain. I'm sure we'll hear all about it tomorrow. Flooding, property damage. Probably killed a few tomatoes. It's got the river churning and everyone headed to the lake here, where the water's calmer. Gee, why did it have to be the longest fucking conversation ever? I myself don't mind navigating a choppy river, not at all. I've got a good feel for it. Plus, it's better for fungal growth. High water consumes the cave moths, and their wet wings clump together into these little balls of nutrient-dense mushroom food, jammed by current here and there between the rocks. Badges, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badges, 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 mushroom, mushroom. You have never seen a mushroom grow like on a soggy cave moth carcass. Amazing. If I could get a day off, Val and I would be out there all day tomorrow to harvest. I mean it. They'll be ready by tomorrow. A mushroom will grow just as fast as you can pump water into it. Hey, are you two headed out this way tomorrow? Maybe I could send Val ashore with you for a few hours. She's got a remarkable nose for mushrooms. You wouldn't even need to know what to look for. Put a bag around her neck and she'll just bring them back to you. Yeah! No room on the bike for a dog, Cricket. We don't know where we'll be tomorrow. I should have figured. Seems you two are always on the move. It does seem that way. Silence. Okay, we're done. So, I should get back aboard. No rush. I just want to brew some tea before we get underway. Headed into the station. Yeah, picking out a snack for Johnny. Thought I'd grab some black coffee for the old man. He's looking a bit waterlogged. Sure, don't want him falling asleep on you. He's old. Nah, he'll be alright. He seems like the type who can hold his liquor. Seems like he has a little experience, I mean. Hey, while you're in there, could you remind the gas station attendant this fuel is on my tab? Charge to the Mucky Mammoth. Oh, and Will wanted a scratch ticket. Thanks. I think I'll just watch the lake for a bit, ma'am. There we go. Alright. That'll be it for today. Thanks to everybody who came by. Thank you, Kraft, Chi, Dunla, and Wolfie. Hope you all had fun. And I wish all of you, everybody, a good rest of their day, morning, evening, whatever it is in your time zones. Oh, the babal in chocolate. Goodbye on the bathroom, you chocolate. It really doesn't say. It doesn't ring the same way in English as it does in Norwegian, does it? But yeah, thanks for joining. Hope everybody have a good one now. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll have to think about Sundays from now on if I'm going to do streams on Sundays or not. We'll have to see. I don't really want to cut down on one more day, but if I'm doing the TTRPG stuff, I might just wear myself out so much that it will be painful to go to the stream. So it might be that I just do later streams, that I do late streams on Sundays or something instead. I'll think about it and have some idea of it tomorrow. But yeah, thanks now. Have a good one. Bye bye.